Hey guys, welcome to Geoside, a channel dedicated to bringing you cool facts and info about amazing places in our world. For today's episode, we are going to be focusing on one of the Pacific's most interesting islands. The characteristics that come together to make this island stand out are worth talking about, and I think you guys will find it interesting. So without any further ado, let's dive into this mysterious island and learn a little bit about it. If you're not very geography savvy, it is unlikely that you've heard about this island in question, which is Kiritimati, which is part of the country Kiribati. It is located in the eastern part of the Pacific, relatively close to Hawaii. You might be asking yourself, what makes this tiny dot in the Pacific so interesting? Well, for starters, it is actually the largest island in the nation of Kiribati in terms of land area, at 150 square miles or 380 square kilometers. Despite its relatively large size compared to other islands in the country, it is not the most populous. With that, the population is said to be only around 7,380 people, according to the 2020 census. Another interesting fact on the topic of land is that Kiritimati has the largest land area of any coral atoll in the world. To add on to the unusualness, this island has some rather odd placings. For instance, four of the island's villages have very unusual names that will make your head turn. These include London, Poland, Paris, and Banana. Although out of these four places, only three are still inhabited today, with Paris being in ruins. The story behind why these names came to exist on the island is rather interesting, with a French priest named Emmanuel Rogier, who leased the island for 22 years, being responsible for the European names. He named the area where he lived on the island Paris, and since he was across the channel from another point of land, he decided that the area would be called Londres, which would be later changed to the English name of London. As for Poland, he decided on that name because of the fact that his Polish plantation manager lived there. Even the name of the island is a bit unusual, as it alludes to the fact that the island was discovered on Christmas Eve in 1777 by a guy named Captain James Cook. For this reason, the island was called Christmas Island and will be named Kiritimati, as this is the Gilbertese spelling of Christmas. One of the more unusual aspects of this island is the time there. Despite technically being to the east of the international date line, the island is actually in the furthest ahead time zone in the world, aka the time zone UTC plus 14. This means that despite being at a similar longitude to the USA of Hawaii, it is 20 hours ahead, which is crazy to think about because it means that while somebody is living their day on Monday in Kiritimati, somebody else is simultaneously living their day on Sunday in Hawaii. This also means that Kiritimati is the first place in the world to celebrate the. Moving on to nature, it is worth mentioning that the entire island has been designated a wildlife sanctuary. This is because the island is an important nesting spot for 18 species of seabirds, some of which include the red-tailed tropic bird, spectacled tern, and great frigate bird. While most of the bird species are seabirds, there is one species of land bird which is native to the island, which belongs to the warbler family of birds, and in Gilbertese it is called Bokiko Kiko, or in English the Christmas Island warbler, and it is now listed as endangered. As far as flora goes, the island is mainly dominated by shrubs, with the beech naupaka being the most common shrub on the island. As with many other places in the Pacific, the island also hosts a large number of coconut palms, which have been grown on the island in large numbers over the years. Some other general facts about the island are that the highest point is Joe's Hill, at 43 feet or 13 meters above sea level. Although we talked about the most unusual settlements on the island, the largest settlement is Tawekea, with a population of approximately 3,547. The island has one main airport called Cassidy International Airport, which is located in the settlement of Banana. Today, despite its relatively obscure presence in the world, Kiritimati is popular among bird watchers and people wanting to fish, with tourism making up a significant part of its local economy. That's going to just about wrap up this video. I hope you guys learned something new, and I hope you liked learning about this fascinating island. See you guys in the next video.